can't see that. I don't know if that's 9803. Might be 9803. I am going to clean another Coach bag that I thrifted earlier this week. Yes, this is the 9803 bucket bag. Tote. I took the handles off. Here's the handles. So I already took those off. I already cleaned the inside a couple of days ago. I pulled it out as far as I could and washed it with some soap and water. And then what I couldn't reach, I just got a soapy towel and reached in there. What I couldn't pull out, I mean. And then I just got a soapy towel and cleaned the rest. So now it's really dry, but the leather is really soft and there's some stains on it. So I treated it with water and vinegar just in case it had any mold. I don't see any mold measles or any indication of mold, but whenever you thrift a bag, leather bag, you can never be too careful. So I got that cleaned, and now I, as usual, going to be using some saddle soap and a horsehair dauber brush. I have some lukewarm water, and in the end I'll be moisturizing with leather CPR. So let's get started. I'm gonna play a song for myself there. This is really easy work, especially for a bag that's in pretty good shape. So I am going to, and it's okay to get it wet because I'll be reshaping the bag, stuffing it so that it can dry in the shape I want it to be. Don't want to get it too wet. But this bag really wasn't very dirty at all. Just a few little spots. And I probably should have done a smaller section, but it's getting late and I am going to get up early and thrift some more. I am using a lukewarm towel, wet towel, because it works a little better for me. Some people use a dry cloth to wipe off the saddle soap, but the last couple of bags I did where I used a wet towel instead, it seemed to get the bag a little bit cleaner. It got some of the stains off much easier. Look at there, some of that may be color transfer, but could be dirt. Oh yeah, this is really, looks like dirt. Looks like dirt. If I build it, will y'all really come? On all these, I really don't wear none. And I like girls, but I love my baby. I love this song. It's King Sis is the group. And this is Big Moody is the name of the song. But all the elements live rent free in my mind, yeah. I probably should have done just half of this. And I'm not really getting more soap because this is really soapy enough. You don't need a lot of saddle soap. So, and too much can stress the leather out. So, I probably should have done a smaller section, but it's not too bad. Oh, this side isn't nearly as dirty as the other side. All right. So, looks pretty good so far. And then I'm just going to clean the bottom. Alrighty. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my live feed, but it's toss up. Hate the fact that we lost touch. Pulling up on close. Tell me is it trying to fall through? What you wanna do? I'm trying to spend this time with you. No way overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? Spend a day. I know I want you. Okay, that's looking better. Alright. So, it's kind of wet, but not too bad. And like I said, I cleaned the inside a couple days ago because I wanted to be done with that before cleaning the outside. And I'm just using some packing paper. Hate the fact that we lost touch. This bag is kind of cool. It's got a zipper compartment in the middle and then two sides open. Oh, wow. I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to stuff this to get it to the shape that I want it to dry in. So I like to push this in the corners. So fill out the corners. Somewhere that we can go to action. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Can we go back? No plans, all we have is a moment. Takes notes to toss up. Okay. Oh, look at there. Looks pretty good. Now it's time to moisturize. I'm just gonna rub it in with my hands and massage it in. Massage. I need to learn the words to this song. I love this song. This is Red Receipts. Also King Sis. And the reason I even know about this group was from TikTok. Kept coming across this channel, Princella the Queen Maker. And she always plays King Sis at the beginning of her live streams. And I said, what? Who is that? What song is that? Okay. So it looks a little discolored. I think that's going to all even out when the bag dries, when all of the conditioner dries. I can kind of see some little scuffing in the leather. So I'm hoping I'll be able to buff some of that out. But this one here. Just get every little bit. And just gonna rub it in. I don't want it to cake up in these corners. I'm trying to get that out of there. And it'll help when I buff as well, because the bristles of the brush will be able to get in these little crevices. Alright. And I don't even know. Okay. Oh, it feels so good. I wish you could feel this leather through the screen, but it feels really soft. Alright. I'm just gonna put a little on my fingers. And get the bottom. Alright. Now, leather CPR typically does not darken the leather or change the color of it. So far I've had no issues with leather CPR. Most of the bags I've cleaned have been black and tan, some shade of tan. And I have done a pink bag as well, and it did not change the color on any of the lighter color bags that I did. So I probably should have tested this one just to be sure, but uh-oh, whoops, sorry. Look at that, buddy. I'm dog sitting, and he's down laying next to me here. I disturbed him when my mouse fell. He's like, what? So now he had to spin around. Alright, and I'm just taking extra care around the bindings because they usually need a little extra moisture. So, making sure I get that. And the bag feels dry enough to buff now, so that's nice. Alright. And then after this dries, I'll probably do another short video to show, what it looks like. Alright. Oh, this feels so good. So I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes before I buff it because it is a little tacky. Oh, the hang tag. I'm gonna probably glue this back together, but I'm gonna do the same thing with the hang tag. Just get it with a little soap. I'll lay that there. And these straps. The straps, I'm gonna just lay them down. And I'll do it the lazy way here. Just go straight down. These straps. Alright. And then flip them over. This looks like the back side of the underside of the straps. It is nice and clean. Alright, and I have a new towel here. I'm just going to clean this. Look at there. A little dirty. Clean them again. So let's see. I don't know if I don't know how to bring people up. Oh, look at that. Very dirty. So, I don't know if I want to do it twice. Alright. So, I usually don't use saddle soap twice on anything. So, I may or may not use some Lexol to clean these again. Let me see about this wet towel. Oh, you know, I probably should have used the wet towel. That's what I was talking about before, where I normally started using a damp cloth. Look at there. Much different. It gets cleaner with a wet cloth than it does with a dry. And gets more of that residue off. Oh yeah, this is much different. Yeah. Yeah, so damp cloth is the way I'm gonna have to go from now on. Using the dry one just doesn't. Look at there. Some of that is color transfer, but some is dirt. I can see it on the strap. The strap was a little gray looking. And now it's more tan. Oh yeah. Alright, and then moisturize. Alright. A little more leather CPR. Okay. Alright. One more strap to go. And I'm getting the conditioner on both sides. So, and a little on the edges as well. Alright. And here we go. So, and the good thing about this conditioner is that it can be used as a cleaner as well. So I don't always have to use saddle soap or the Lexol cleaner. I can just clean it with conditioner. And let me get the hang tag. That to the side. And now let's see here. Get this excess off my fingers. Oh yeah, this is really soft. Okay. And to buff, my little buffing brush, I have horsehair brush. I also have another one. This is an older one that I had. I used to resell full time. And I sold a lot of shoes, and so I used this to buff shoes at the time. But now I have two brushes. I use this one to I alternate and clean them so that I'm not always buffing with a black. Like if I've buffed something, one of my black bags with one of these, I'll use the other one to buff the lighter color bags. And then I regularly clean them so that I don't have to worry about any color transfer or anything. All right, and so the tacky feeling is gone. So now I'm just gonna buff this out, and I'm gonna get around these corners here in the crevices. All right. Oh yeah, this is helping us smooth that out. Beautiful. And I'm not gonna buff too much. Just gonna get a little bit of the shine. Into the leather. The conditioner can sometimes leave a dull look to the leather, and then when you buff it, it brings a little bit of the shine. And it doesn't take much. Alright, so there is the bag. A little tote bag. Alright, super soft. Stuff some more paper in there. Still a little wet. I'm gonna overstuff it. All right. That aside. And I'm gonna leave these off the bag. They're still a little damp. So I'll let these dry fully, and then I will put them back on the bag. And then I will do a short video probably tomorrow and post it on my page so you can see the results after the bag has fully dried. But thanks for watching and have a good night.